Hello everyone, this is Jag, and in this video I'll cover 5 tips to grow big bushy basil like this one. And I'm growing this one in a container in a wine barrel, and there are only 2 plants in here, and that's how big it has become. And it's already starting to produce seed. So I got deadheaded, and I'll be talking about that too. So let's start with those 5 tips. Tip number 1, starting basil. Now you can start basil from seed, or you can also start basil from a cutting. To start basil from seed, just sow the seeds in a seed starting soil. The basil plants will start to grow in about 1 week. Let them grow up to 3 to 4 inches and then transfer them directly into the ground or in containers. Basil is really easy to grow in containers as well. So if you live in an apartment or you live in a tight space where you can't plant anything in ground, you can always grow basil. And basil loves shade. So if you don't get full sun in the area you're living in an apartment or tight spaces, you can always grow basil in shade as well in containers. To start basil from cutting, take a cutting of a basil stem, remove all the bottom leaves, and then place the cutting in a bottle of water. Make sure the water is not chlorinated. Change water every 2 to 3 days. In about 2 weeks, the roots will start to emerge. You can take the basil stem out of the water with all the beautiful roots and then plant the basil plant in a container of your choice, and it will start to grow. Tip number 2, the soil or growing medium. Now basil likes moist soil. It does not like to be waterlogged, and it does not like to dry out. So the best growing medium for basil is combination of compost, some raised bed soil, and coconut coir. Coconut coir is very good at retaining moisture. So if there is too much water, it will absorb the water, and if there's too little water, it will retain the water and provide it to the plant. Use 20% compost, 60% potting mix or raised bed soil, and 20% coconut coir, and that will do really well to grow basil. Tip number 3, watering. Now watering is also very essential to growing plants. Now you must know how often and how much to water. I made a separate video on how much to water your plants, which depends on many different factors. However, for basil, you always want to keep the soil moist, like I mentioned before. The consistency of the soil should be equal to a wrung out sponge, so it should not have too much water or too little water. The best way to check moisture level in your growing medium is with the moisture meter, and that will tell you how much moisture is in your soil and how often you need to water. Tip number 4, sunlight. Now I have this basil facing the morning sun, and this area gets shade in the afternoon. So right after noon, no sun directly hits the basil, and that is very important in growing basil, because if you grow basil in full sun, the leaves won't get this big. Look at the size of this leaf. This is only possible in partial shade or in an area that receives morning sun and afternoon shade. So like I mentioned earlier, if you live in a tight space, or if you don't receive too much sunlight in your apartment, your backyard, your balcony, you can always grow basil in containers. Tip number 5, pruning. If you do not prune basil plants will just grow tall and they will bolt, producing seeds, and that's what we do not want. So the reason behind pruning basil is to create bushier plants that produces a lot of basil.
Basil grows in sets of leaves, which is a very important piece of information to know while pruning basil. Basil plant produces 2 sets of leaves and 2 little offshoots right next to the leaves every 1 to 2 inches. Tip number 1, you can prune the basil plant when the plant is about 6 inches tall and it has at least 2 to 3 sets of leaves. Tip number 2, to prune a basil stem, cut the stem down to the last set of leaves. Leave about 1/4 of an inch of a stem above the last set of leaves. You can see where I cut the last stem. Now I'm going to cut this stem back to the last set of leaves. As soon as the basil stem gets up to 6 inches tall, cut the stem back to last set of leaves. This will force the basil plant to keep branching out. Tip number 3, whenever you see your basil plants bolting, which means it's trying to create flowers and then seeds, just snip off the top of the plant. This process is called deadheading. After pruning, you can enjoy the basil leaves in your cooking. It is also possible to grow another basil plant from the cuttings of basil stems.
So if you prune your basil plants frequently, the basil plants will grow bushier and will create a lot more branching stems, and you get to enjoy fresh basil. I made a separate video on 5 uses of fresh basils. I also made a video on how to dry and preserve basil as well. If you deadhead basil plants and prevent the basil plants from growing seed, it will become even more bigger and produce more leaves in order to produce more seeds.
I have a separate video on how to increase the harvest 10 times if you want to learn about this concept.
So if you follow these 5 tips, you can grow big bushy basil plants. Now, there are some pests that love basil, including cabbage worms. And the only way to get rid of cabbage worms is to use BT spray or Spinosad spray. And I made a separate video on how to get rid of cabbage worms as well if you want to check it out. Basil does not require a lot of fertilizer, so the 20% compost that you add in your growing medium will be sufficient enough. If you like, you can add a little bit of chicken manure or cow manure to your growing medium as well to grow basil. However, basil will do just well without a lot of fertilizer. Basil does not like frost and will begin to die off as the temperature dips below 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Basil also does not like too much heat, so if the temperature goes above 90 degrees Fahrenheit, basil will start to not do very well and the leaves will become smaller. However, basil plants can tolerate up to 100 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit for a few days if you keep the basil plants in shade. At the end of the season, you can always let your basil plants go to seed. In this way, you can harvest the last of basil and also harvest the seeds to plant next year. You can always stick basil cuttings at the end of the season and then root them indoors and keep them indoors over winter and then plant them outside next spring.
I also have a video on 5 vegetables that you can overwinter and get a head start on growing these vegetables next spring and summer.
I really hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you can grow big bushy basil plants like these, and I'll see you in another video.